The first words we hear God speak in Scripture are, "Let there be light." Creation begins with light breaking into darkness, and that same light weaves its way through all of Scripture. In the Gospel of John, before we meet the person of Jesus, we encounter the eternal Word, described as the light of the human race. And this light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. The ongoing task of our spiritual life is to trust that it never will overcome it, and to find our own unique ways to keep that candle burning. The season of Advent invites us to reflect on light, not as something that blinds or overwhelms, but as something that grows gently and gradually, offering hope. Christ does not enter the world in a flash of glory, but as a baby, small, vulnerable, and quietly growing in hiddenness for years before stepping into public ministry. In just over a week, we'll celebrate the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. I've always appreciated how, at least in our hemisphere, the Advent season's longing for light mirrors the yearning we feel in the depths of winter. And yet, just as the earth begins its turn back toward the sun after the solstice, this return of light is not immediate. Day by day, the light grows, adding just a few minutes of warmth and brightness. This slow and steady rhythm mirrors the way God works in our lives, gently, lovingly, and often imperceptibly. It's an invitation to trust the slow work of God, allowing God's light to grow in us little by little. I see this need for light and assurance in my kiddos. They never let me forget to leave the light on in the hallway at bedtime. That small light offers them comfort and courage in the dark. And we do the same for loved ones coming home late, leaving a light on as a silent message. You are welcomed. You are loved. Advent is a season of waiting, of trusting that even the smallest light, like a candle flickering in the dark, can guide us. In Matthew's Gospel, Jesus calls us the light of the world, inviting us to let our light shine before others, to be reflections of that eternal word, that eternal light. And so how might you carry Christ's light into the lives of those who need it most this season? Perhaps it's through a kind word, an act of service, or simply being present for someone who feels alone. As Martin Luther King Jr. wrote, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that." Even in the deepest darkness, our own commitment to faith and service and justice remind the world the light of Christ remains, a light that is steady, gentle, and unshakable. This Advent, may we remember that we are not called to blaze brightly all at once. Like Christ, we are invited to grow in light, little by little, offering hope to a world longing for it.